Hi, everyone. Today I want to break down two important ways to generate reliable retirement income: annuities and bond ladders. And then also introduce a proven, flexible approach that blends annuity types for maximum security and portfolio growth. So, in this video, I'm going to cover what exactly is an annuity and how does that contract work? How do bond ladders build income and what are their limits? And then finally, how our layered annuity strategy gives you guaranteed lifetime income while letting your investments continue to grow. So, what is an annuity? An annuity is a written contract between you, the owner, and an insurance company. You make a payment either as a lump sum or a series of contributions, and in exchange, the insurer promises to pay you regular income, starting either right away or at a future date that you choose. Now, there are three main roles in an annuity. And the first role is that of as an owner. You control the contract and make contributions. Second is the annuitant, which is usually the person whose life determines the payout timing, or often is the owner themselves. And then the final part is the beneficiary, who may receive the remaining payments or the death benefit after the annuitant passes away. What sets annuities apart is the guarantee, which is based on the claim paying ability of the insurance company. The insurance company is legally obligated to provide the agreed payout, and potentially that could be for your entire life. You can use annuities to cover essential expenses, create a private pension, and gain confidence against outliving your savings. And there are different types. Those types include fixed annuities, which provide stable, predetermined payments. There's variable and index annuities, and those are payments that are dependent partly on market performance. And then there's immediate or deferred annuities, and those begin with payments either right away or after a waiting period. Now, the insurance company invests your contributions, manages the risk, and then delivers the income as specified in the contract. You receive tax-deferred growth and sometimes optimal death benefits for your heirs. So what is a bond ladder? A bond ladder is a do-it-yourself strategy using individual bonds like U.S. Treasuries or corporate bonds to create a planned series of cash flows in retirement. Now, here's how these bond ladders work. You buy bonds that mature in yearly or other regular intervals, let's say over 20 years. As each bond matures, it pays back the principal along with the interest earned along the way. Now, that cash covers your retirement expenses or can be reinvested in new bonds for ongoing income. So a bond ladder offers predictable payouts during each year of the ladder, protection against interest rate changes since you lock in rates at purchase and then reinvest those at new rates as the bond matures, and liquidity. Each year, some of the principal is returned and available for spending, investment, or legacy. But here's a catch. Once the last bond matures, the guaranteed income stream ends. If you outlive the ladder, you need other income sources to make it up. So bond ladders require ongoing management, monitoring maturities, and then reinvestment decisions. Income is only as secure as the bonds chosen. And so there's no outside guarantee like what we have with annuities. So bond ladder can work well for known timeframes, like covering 10, 20, maybe even 30 years. But it doesn't offer a lifetime backstop. Now, there's another approach, a layered annuity income approach. This method combines different annuity types in a time-segmented layered strategy. So usually in the first 5 years, clients receive monthly income from, let's say, a single premium immediate annuity, which provides safety and predictability early on in retirement. From years 6 through 10, income comes from a multi-year guaranteed annuity. With rates around 5%, you lock in attractive returns for these middle years using today's favorable market conditions. After year 10, A deferred income annuity is activated, which has been quietly growing for a decade, resulting in higher lifetime payouts when income begins after 10 years. Now, this approach has several key advantages. You never are without any guaranteed income. Each phase covers essential expenses with the insured's cash flow needs. It also provides higher lifetime payouts. Deferring the deferred income annuity amplifies the monthly income, especially if it started after a decade. And then the final part is it allows for your long-term savings account to grow. While annuities cover the needs, the rest of your investments, stocks, international assets, and so on, have the time to grow, potentially boosting your overall wealth and legacy goals. With the layered annuity approach, you get guaranteed income right off the bat with the single premium immediate annuity for the first 5 years. Then you move into that multi-year guaranteed annuity from years 6 through 10, locking in those attractive rates that we're seeing today. And then after that, you have this deferred income annuity kicking in for a lifetime of income. So basically, once again, you're covered at every phase of retirement, no matter how long you live. Now, let me summarize it this way. Imagine you're planning a long vacation and you want that money to show up at different stops along the way, so you never are caught short. That's basically what a bond ladder does. You set up bonds, each one maturing in different years. So you get that steady stream of money coming in. It's like packing snacks for every stop. You're prepared, you know what's coming, and you can swap things out as you go. If interest rates get better, you can buy new bonds with higher payouts. And if you need cash, you can pick which bonds to cash in. But here's where it gets real. Eventually, you reach the end of the road. When that last bond matures, those snack bags, your paychecks, stop coming in. If you live longer than you expected, you have to figure out what's next. So some folks don't mind that. They're comfortable managing their own plan and making changes over time. Now let's look at annuities. Instead of packing snacks, you decide to book an all-inclusive trip. You pay upfront and someone else takes care of the details. In this case, it's the insurance company, which promises you regular checks, monthly, yearly, or however long you set it up. And for some types of annuities, those checks keep coming as long as you're alive. Even if you end up living a couple decades or longer than you thought, that paycheck isn't going anywhere. It's like a safety net that's built right into your retirement, so you don't have to worry about the money drying up. There's a story that I like to tell about Dave and Susan. Dave was a numbers guy. He loved tracking his investments, adjusting his bond ladder, and then even celebrating every time that bond matured and when it paid out. He enjoyed the control and the little surprises each year. His neighbor, Susan, hated all that fuss. She wanted to know that her income was set no matter what happened, so she went the annuity route. She liked that she didn't have to check the numbers every month. Her income just arrived. Now, the truth is, Dave and Susan both found a plan that fit their comfort level, and that's what's really important. Some people like the flexibility and control of a bond ladder. Others prefer the guaranteed peace of mind that comes with an annuity. And for many, the perfect setup is maybe a mix, a little bit of control, a little bit of guarantee, and a whole lot less stress about running out of money during retirement. Now, it all comes down to what helps you sleep better at night. So whether you're Dave or Susan or somewhere in between, just remember, building a retirement paycheck isn't a one-size-fits-all. Take what works best for you. And if you want more clarity or guidance, I'm here to help.